Hello, it's Jake and Matt from Just For You Fitness. So I wanted to do a live to let you know that this little beggar was still alive. He'd gone missing, he'd been enjoying himself and he'd been letting me literally do all the work. But as he is phenomenally good looking and looks a little bit much like a Greek god at the moment, I thought I'd put him on the camera just so you don't have to look at my ugly mug. I mean, just look at him. That is a good looking human being. Look at him, muscle, good looks, what more could you want? So in tune with us giving you some good value again, we're going to get Matt to do his own personal FAQ, just so you can't see my ugly mug. I love how people are logging on when I'm not in the bloody main screen of things. That's ridiculous. So over the past couple of weeks, Matt, what's the most common question you've heard during consultations or client sessions or your online check-ins?
Okay, so it actually came from one of the videos I posted, and you posted yourself, Jake, about skipping meals and fasting, and people were saying, should I be doing that? It's down to personal preference, really. All it is a way of creating a calorie deficit, okay? Some people struggle with it. I know that I struggle with myself. Blood sugar levels would crash. I wouldn't be able to work during the day with it. Other people can get on and do it, but it's all about personal preference and what you do. Is just create a calorie deficit. The main thing you've got to worry about is then if you do go down that road, you've got to be able to get your nutrients in elsewhere. So as I say, me and Jake go on about it a lot. 1.5 to 2 times your body weight in protein.
Okay, and in theme with, like, we've been getting a few comments that our page is focused just around women and girls, which, to be fair, in hindsight, looking at it, it is focused around women, but we're going to try and dispel that a little bit and try and tailor for guys a little bit more. That's why we're kind of revamping the website, and we're going to try and do a little bit more content for men, just so you don't think that we're sexist. So quite a common question for guys, middle-aged guys, is how often should I lift weights a week?
Okay, so again, it comes down to the individual themselves. I mean, I train 4 or 5 times a week, but that's me. Jake says I'm a little bit obsessed with it.
Definitely.
Can't relax with it, but it's down to preference. If you can get away with doing that, perfect. If you've got time to do it, brilliant. If not, look to doing like 2, 3, but getting a full body workout. The more consistent you are at training the same muscle groups, the more they're going to adapt and grow to it.
No point smashing yourself 6 sessions one week and doing one the next, basically.
Just be consistent.
It's kind of all we're saying. Okay, one last one. Is it better to lean up first or bulk up first?
Again, down to personal preference. It depends what your goal is. If you want to put on muscle mass, you've got to be in a calorie surplus and body fat percentage of above 10%. So if you want to bulk up and increase your muscle mass, you're that way inclined already, continue with that. If you're wanting to get down to the summer, I mean, summer's nearly over, but again, that's when you start to have to drop your calories into a deficit and start to worry about that side of things. So again, it comes down to personal preference. I personally would always like to lean down. Again, I'm a little bit obsessed with it. I like to keep my abs, but again, it's personal preference on that one.
So Matt is lighter than me, but much, much leaner. The leaner you are, guys, the bigger you look. It's all about maintaining muscle mass. Matt will go through cycles of muscle building, but because he maintains leanness all year round, that's why he looks big, because his muscle bellies are really thick. That'll be it for today. I thought that was quite a good one. Call to actions are, me and Matt are focusing a little bit on males and muscle building for the next couple of weeks. So if you have questions, like I said, because we're not set up to take inquiries any other way other than comments or messages in the message box, feel free to ask us any kind of muscle building, male physique related questions. If you do have physique related questions and you ask Matt, Matt will ask me, but Matt's the guy that's going to get you a rocking 6-pack and get those muscles and shoulders looking nice and defined and get the sleeves busting out the shirts, guys. All right, I'll chat to you soon and I'll chat to you Friday. Thanks a lot. Guys. Bye.